There comes a time that some of us may experience it. We will have something valuable to say, something important to say, and it's just going to be completely dismissed, disregarded, unimportant, met with disinterest, contempt, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. In fact, it's going to be damaging. And what's going to be that feeling is disrespect. It's blatant, overt disrespect. It's not a feeling that I enjoyed, and it's not going to be a feeling that you enjoy. So I strongly advise for you to become a respectable individual. You can't force anybody to respect you. You can only be someone that is deserving of respect. Become the person that no one wants to cross. Become the person that people holds in high regard and high standards. And there's a way that you find that within yourself for others to see it in you. And you're not going to find it in a place where it's hiding. Really, it's not hiding anywhere. It's right there, right in front of you. It's found within the four walls, like minds, where you sleep, where you think, where you self reflect, where you unwind from work. That's the time for you to find respect for yourself instead of wallowing away in mistakes and failed plans of action, or mourning the loss of something you never even tried to get. Devise a plan, devise a plan, devise a goal, and take action. Do your push ups. As crazy as it may sound, doing 5 push ups every day is going to mean something in the long run. Gradually increase it. You can do that right here, right now. Literally, even if you make a mistake, just doing one, that's taking action. That's one action that you're going to make and someone else didn't. And they're going to respect it. And then you're going to move on. Maybe go outside to take a walk, walk the block, walk 2 blocks the next week, walk 3 blocks, maybe even run. Go to the gym. Start by just going to the gym and going on the treadmill, then move on to weights. These things are discipline instilling characteristics. Building character will also bring respect. And the reality is, if you have character and you have discipline, respect is right in the middle, holding hands with character and discipline, right in the middle. You may not see it now if you try it today, but stay into it. Stick into a plan, stick into the program that you designed for yourself. It's going to get you far. People are going to treat you different. You're going to approach people differently. I myself, I experienced it. I walked in a way that is just so confident because I am aware of my shortcomings, but I'm also aware of my strengths. Being aware is that's what the gym did for me. It did more than building my body up, and it can do even more for you. The discipline, it can do so much more for you if you just embrace it. And I'm not saying that it's an easy endeavor to embrace discipline, to embrace the things that it takes to become a respectable individual. I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, but life in general isn't easy. What's it going to be? Are you going to rather suffer and wallow and become the victim to any and every circumstance? Or are you going to take charge of the skin, flesh, and bones that you have, the finite time that you have, and mold it and shape it into something. Because the body that you have, it can be formed, it can be changed, it can be altered, it can be strengthened, and it can be weakened over time. But you can change that. And depending on what you do today, in the next 5 years, can determine if someone's going to respect you and hold you in high regard or not respect you and have no regard for you whatsoever. And you can tell me, you can say, I don't want the burden, but you're burdened either way. You're going to be burdened with the mindset or the thought that your life is in the palms of someone else's hands. The circumstances that you're in is completely out of your control. And it could have been if you did this thing, if you made that plan, if you went forward with that idea, if you got the guts to do something about it. Don't be like everybody else, walking, going to work, going back home, resting and repeating, hoping for rain to fall. You don't want to be that person. That person is not a respectable person. I'll tell you that. You can look at that person and say that you respect them for being mundane. Mundane is being a byproduct of not having self-respect, by the way. You end up being like everybody else. You end up being ordinary. Ordinary. Is that really what you want? You want to be ordinary? Be a regular guy? You could look like a regular guy, but don't be a regular guy. It's not going to serve you well. It's going to be an hindrance to you every step of the way. Every step of the way. And you know what? This is where choice comes in. If you want respect, you have to make the choice to grab it. Take charge of your life. Let people see that you're taking charge of your life. Let people feel it. And when you start to take charge of your life, that's when you realize that other people's lives are right in your hands. It's no longer your life in someone else's hand. You've taken your life and you've taken on more. You're taking on more because you can handle more, you can hold more, you can tolerate more. So more is going to be given to you. You know what that sounds like? Responsibility. But really, that's what people are avoiding. That's what people are afraid of. That's what people, right now, that's what you don't want. You don't want to be responsible. You don't want to be held accountable. Do you want someone to be accountable for you? Accountable for all of your expenses? Micromanaging your expenses? Telling you what to do, what not to eat? Because you don't want to get sick? Or don't spend that money because you have to spend it on something else? Or there's a more valued purpose? It doesn't sound like you have a lot of control or choice, does it? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But needless to say is this. There are going to be some people that choose to be complacent, choose to not have that self-respect. But I don't want it to be you. I don't want it to be you that have taken on, or better yet, given up that right to somebody else. Because there's no better feeling than to be in control of you, your lifestyle, your decisions, and what's going on around you. There's peace of mind that comes with it. Peace of mind. You don't have to overthink. You don't have to worry about the person that is leading and guiding you having a moral compass or not. You don't have to worry about them making the right choice, because you're going to have confidence in yourself that you'll make the right choice. You'll do the best that you can to make the best choice. And this all starts when you respect yourself. You may say, oh, going in the gym doesn't make much sense. Taking that one class doesn't make any sense. That's not going to mean anything right now. That's not going to put money in my pocket. But I know something that will. Discipline is going to put money in your pocket. Character is going to put money in your pocket. Respect is going to put money in your pocket. It may not be outright like a transaction, but you'll be found in many opportunities. You will be placed in many predicaments. You'll meet a lot of people. You realize your network start to expand. You're going to experience individuals speaking about you in high regard to other individuals that haven't seen your face. But I promise when they hear your name, they're going to say, oh, I've heard about you. I've heard about you. I've heard a lot of great things about you. That's what respect does. When you're a respectable individual, when you choose to be respectful, that's what's going to be said. You don't want it to be, I heard about you. You don't want that. In a corporate environment, sounds like a career-ending environment for you. Make a choice. You may be accountable for others. You may be responsible for others. But the most important thing is you're going to be responsible for yourself. Do yourself that much. Be responsible for yourself. Gain the self-respect that you need to move forward. Thank you.